Good morning. It's 10 o'clock now and we drove 2 hours to get here.
2 hours from Camden up into the Blue Mountains, and we're planning on going on a backpacking trip, overnight tramp or hike.
And technically it's 16 kilometers return.
So we're doing 8 kilometers today. It's Pierce's Pass to the Acacia Flat campground.
Hard grade.
We've been hiking steadily downward for probably about 15-20 minutes now. And now we can hear some rapids or a waterfall or something. It's a nice early autumn day here. Should be warm during the day, but cool at night.
Is that a bottle brush?
Bottle brush. What my parents just planted at their place in Arizona. My thighs are already burning from the descent.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Man, watch your step. Is that the wall cliffs?
Yeah, I think all of this is the wall cliff.
We're walking through a field of ferns, which is one of Jesse's favorite things in life.
Ferns and fiddleheads.
Yeah. If you had to pick, do you like ferns or fiddleheads better?
Fiddleheads.
Fiddleheads.
Because they're the new growth.
He didn't even hesitate there. According to online, they told us that there was only an elevation change of like 800 meters, and we've just been going downhill ever since we started, so I'm getting a little bit irritated with the fact that this is still what our path looks like, and it's not leveling out.
My legs are shaking a little bit, but I think I'm okay so far. Just dreading tomorrow.
And the uphill climb tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, apparently we have to cross a river. That wasn't cool.
You have your water bottle back now?
Yeah. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My legs are trembling, my knees are trembling. I've had a cramp in my foot, and I'm very happy for this break.
Well, I don't even know if we're halfway yet. Kind of feels like we are.
I hope so.
It is quite pretty, but it's undulating also. Well, it's a tough hike, but surely amazing views. when we get to turn around and see them.
Yeah, I've been staring at the ground because I don't want to fall or slip on a rock or go skidding off down the slope into the creek.
Down into the cold creek.
Yeah.
That's a nice arm, that one.
Yeah.
That was a huge jump.
I went over to the left. It's kind of like my golf swing, so either go left or right, not straight. Yeah, to the right. We're just going through the blue gum forest at the moment.
Got some big trees around us.
We don't know exactly, I mean, we know that this is kind of nearing to the campsite, but we don't know how far it's going to take us.
Nice glimpse of cliff behind the campground.
The cliffs are amazing.
And I like all of the different types of ferns.
These maiden ferns. The ferns with a little pink on them.
Those are my favorite.
Renee's favourite. So we just stopped on our third break, was it? Fourth break. And we've got a little bit more energy now. The track is still up and down in these big washout areas. But we're following the stream the whole way down. We're now face south, so we should get there within an hour and a half.
So we're hiking through a beautiful blue gum forest, but going along this trail is not really the most fun thing I've ever done. You're attacked constantly on all sides by thorny branches, grabbing at your feet, scratching up your shins. See, here we go. Catching your bag. We have arrived at the Acacia Flat campground and selected our camp spot, set up our tents,
Pineapple time.
and now it's pineapple time.
Oh yeah. Instant energy.
Do you think we're gonna have a fire? 8K.
Oh,
What time did we arrive? How many hours did it take to get here? 3:30.
been here for a while.
So we got here at 3:30, so then
That's weird.
over 5 hours. Over 5 hours. Getting bit by a mozzie on my hand.
So here we are at Groves Creek, I believe, and this is very close to our campsite, and we have sunset over the cliffs, and and it's starting to look really awesome just before those cliffs go into the shadow. Get some zoom action for you. There we go, look at that.
I woke up cold in the middle of the night and had to wiggle into my big socks, which woke me up. And then I couldn't fall back asleep because Jesse was snoring. Adam heard too, it sounds
so
like.
I heard the whole campsite.
Or maybe the whole campsite heard. But finally I reached over and nudged him. And he quieted down a bit, and I finally fell back asleep. And so it's 8:15, and we're already on the trail out. And our bodies are protesting. Adam's bag has a white flag of surrender on it. And Jesse took a wrong turn already. But now we're pretty sure we're on the right track. And we had to start pretty early because we have doubts about making it out. We plan on taking lots of rests and expect it to take at least 6 hours.
So we're hiking through the blue gum forest, and there's so many whitbirds that are priming their call. Just sounds like it's so close, but I can't see it. Renee was pointing out how
The acacia
leaves,
compounds in place.
these leaves here, they come out during the day and
Open up and close up at night.
close up at night, eh?
We saw them closed up last night.
Yeah, that was really cool to see.
We're back to walking along the edge of a cliff overlooking the creek. Oh! A near fall down to the river.
Oh, the sun's finally started to come out behind the cliff. And maybe this looks like our first break stop.
You getting some of me moving like a grandma?
Don't worry, I was moving like a grandpa up that hill. And that's not even the steepest part that we're going to go today.
One of many obstacles
Oh,
on
makes
this
it
trek.
that much harder.
See, this is a gun.
This one? Yeah. And are those acacias?
These are acacias.
Ah.
Phyllodes.
They're the same acacia family, but completely different than the last one.
Yep. Same genus, different species.
Uh-huh. Just had a little 10:30 break and we're hiking up towards, I'm pretty sure that's the gap of our cliff in between there. There's the two parts that go up and then a big cliff face on the right hand side, and we have to shoot between the two.
So you're feeling better today than you felt yesterday?
Yeah. Well, for now, yes.
And we haven't done this very steep ascent.
We just did a river crossing and it's quite the
It's exhilarating.
jump over the rocks, and
There's a lot of water gushing through there. I'm glad that I had Jesse to study me. It would have been a lot more difficult if he wasn't there to go ahead and then reach the hand back for me.
you can't see how steep it is, but we're on our hands and knees at some points.
I didn't realize it was straight into the uphill after river crossing.
She's on a highway to hell. She's on a highway to hell.
Grandma mode.
Grandma mode activated. Grandpa mode. How we going?
Well, I'm halfway up the mountain, maybe. So tired.
Yeah. Nice. Epic go there. Go, you little trooper.
This is the finest it's been
This is getting...
since we left the river.
I feel stuffed. I'm ruined.
Last little bit.
Yes. Yes! Made it! Ran all the way.